quiere volver. ¿Por qué razón? Dime para qué. Ya no te presto atención. Desde hace tiempo le puse punto final. ¿Qué pretendes tú llamándome hasta ahora? Esa actitud la conozco ya. Sabes qué hacer muy bien para envolverme, pero esta vez es muy tarde ya.
Estas no son horas de llamar, al menos que me lo quieras mamar, que quieras prender, que quieras quemar. Hablando claro, ya tú me callaste mal. Por ti me metí pa' ti y me fui doble flow la mal. Pero tú no eres una Kardashian, contigo no me tiro, porque si no las retro se me embachan. De noche te borré, de Facebook te borré, de Instagram te borré, de mi vida te borré. Y ahora quieres volver, nada con lo que quieres joder, pero no se va a poder. Me vas a ver con otra y te vas a morder. Y ahora quieres volver, nada con lo que quieres joder, pero no se va a poder. Me vas a ver con otra y te vas a morder. ¿Qué pretendes tú llamándome a esta hora? Esa actitud, yeah, la conozco ya. Sabes qué hacer muy bien para envolverme, pero esta vez es muy tarde ya. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Intentas hacerlo todo para que yo vuelva. Las cosas no son iguales, ¿para qué insistir? Evita molestas y tu tiempo no pierdas. Conmigo no encuentras nada. A escondidas vives chequeando las fotos, investigando mi perfil. No lo niegues, bien te conozco. Todo lo que tú hiciste conmigo, quieres repetirlo. Andas buscando más y a mí eso me da igual. Todo lo que tú hiciste conmigo, quieres repetirlo. Andas buscando más y a mí eso me da igual. ¿Qué pretendes tú llamándome hasta ahora? Esa actitud la conozco.
Now I like dollars, I like diamonds, I like stunning, I like shining, I like $1,000,000 deals. Where's my pen? Bitch, I'm signing. I like those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. I like going to the Tula, I put rocks all in my watch. I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. I like proving niggas wrong, I do what they say I can't. They call me Cardi, Cardi, banging body, spicy mommy, hot tamale, hotter than a Somali. Virgo, Ferrari, hop off the stoop, jump in the coupe. Big dip on top of the roof, flexing on bitches as hard as I can. Eating halal, driving a lamb. So that bitch, I'm sorry though. Got my coins like Mario. Yeah, they call me Cardi B. I run this shit like cardio. I'm in district in the chain. Certified, you know I'm gang, 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 gang. Drop the top and blow the brand. Oh, he's so handsome, what's his name? I need the dollars to change. Beat it up like piñatas. Tell the jobs to close the curtains. Bad bitch make you nervous.
Chambean, chambean, pero no jalan. Tú compras todas las Jordan, a mí me las regalan. I spend in the club, what you have in the bank. This is the new religion bank, el Latino gang. Yeah, trato de hacer dieta, pero es que en el closet tengo mucha grasa. Ya mudé la Gucci pa' dentro de casa, yeah. Cabrón, a ti no te conocen ni en plaza. El diablo me llama, pero Jesucristo me abraza. Guerrero como Eddie, que viva la raza, yeah. Me gustan boricua, me gustan cubana. Me gusta el acento de la colombiana. Como me ve el culo la dominicana. Lo rico que me chinga la venezolana. Andamos activos, perico, pim, pim. Billetes de 100 en el maletín. Que retumbe el bajo y Valentín, yeah. Aquí prohibido amar, dile charitín. Que per pico le tengo claritín. Yo llego a la disco y se forma el motín.
Diamond District in the chain. Certified, you know I'm gang, 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 gang. Drop the top and blow the brand.
cruz tengo el azúcar. Tú que va medio y se fue de pecho como Jimmy Luca. Te vamos a tumbar la peluca y arranca pa'l carajo, cabrón, que a ti no te va a pasar la boca. Mi tele y Valenciaga me reciben en la entrada. Para, sí, like I'm Lady Gaga. Y no te me hagas, que en cover de Billboard tú has visto mi cara. No salgo de tu mente, donde quiera que viajes, he escuchado mi gente. Ya no soy high, soy como el testa rosa. Soy el que se la vive y también el que la goza. Cosa, es la cosa, mami es la cosa. El que mira sufre y el que toca goza. I said I like it like that.
I said I like it like that.
I said I like it like that.
I said I like it like that. I'm the district in the chain. Certified, you know I'm gas. Drop the top and blow the brand. Oh, he's so handsome, what's his name? Yeah.
Good afternoon, Houston, Texas. I hope everybody is doing good. And we're here with GQ Radio. First Goddess Talk of the Week with Miss Margie, one of my favorites. Hi, Miss Margie.
Good afternoon, everybody. Here we are, Las Diosas.
Dos diosas. I just learned that word. Yeah, goddess. As Marcelo is walking out, he's like, you guys are too much. But, you know, we're just going to be talking about self-love for women. And I had to
For everybody.
For everybody, yeah. Particularly for women, though, right?
Well, I know a lot of men who love themselves.
That's good. But maybe not too much. I'm just kidding.
I'm back.
You're back. He's back.
See,
Okay.
he loves himself.
So the reason that we started this show with Cardi B is because I think she's great,
Yes,
right?
she
What do
is.
you think about her?
Oh, yeah. I
love
love it.
her vibe, right?
Yes.
She's good.
Good, the vibe. That's what
Yes.
it's all about.
Exactly.
Auras and
exactly.
vibes go well together.
So the first time, was it about 2 weeks ago? I walked in here and then, hold on one second. The first time I came here, the first time I met you, Miss Margie.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, okay. There you go.
So the first time I came here, when I met Miss Margie, and she had a very clear aura, and I loved it. I was like, I can get along with her.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But you know what? It took me a long time to get to where I'm at.
How did you get here?
A lot of suffering.
Well, that's good.
A lot of
Healing.
pain.
Yes.
I mean, it's going to sound very cliche,
Uh-huh.
but it was just a journey, things that you go through. And when you go through a tough time and you find God, and it's a process, it's a journey, and it's a long journey.
Yeah, of
But the
course.
first thing that I learned was that you have to love yourself before you can love anybody else.
Exactly.
And, you know, and so it slowly started in, you know, back in my era, people didn't tell you
No.
you're beautiful or you look nice or anything. So I had to learn on my own. I had to stand by the mirror and just say, boy, you're pretty. Boy, I love me.
Yeah,
you know?
why
And-
not? Why not?
And it
Yeah.
took me, and all it is self-confidence.
Yes, yes.
And, you know, once you're confident, then nothing else matters.
When you have that, you're going to shine it out, and people
Correct.
will see it,
Yeah.
and then they're going to respect you the way you
Yes.
respect yourself,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Now, in our society, like these days, I know there's a lot of competition, quote unquote.
Well, you know, then we change. So the following, like with my daughter, there's no one, both of my kids, you cannot tell them they're ugly or they're anything because they'll look at you like, really? Are you insane? Of course I'm beautiful.
Did
I
I
love
ask you
myself.
anything?
Exactly. So, which is, it's good. I think it's sometimes we went overboard.
Uh-huh.
But I think now we tell people,
Yes.
you're beautiful, you're awesome, you're this,
Yeah.
and it creates that self-confidence that we
course.
talked about,
Yeah,
which it's good. You know, like I said, I think this generation's a little bit over the edge,
yeah.
but everybody will learn how to appreciate that
Yes.
in its own due time.
I know. And then, you know, the funniest thing is that, well, not the funniest thing, but the most interesting thing is when you have that, people will notice it, and you notice it yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You see, like you and I, the first time, remember we were just sitting
Oh,
there
yeah.
talking for like 2 hours, right? I was like, oh, I like her a lot, and it was the confidence shining
Yes.
out of you,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly. And you have the same thing. You have the
Thank
great
you.
aura. You have,
Thank you.
I mean, you're happy.
Thank you. I am very happy.
And
yes.
and it shows when someone is happy, the attitude is there, and it's awesome.
Yes, yes.
I don't need negative people or negative things in my life. So, I try to shy away from that.
Yes, that's the best way.
Exactly.
That is the
Run,
best way.
run.
Run, you guys, run. Okay, so this show will be all about self-love and
Okay.
self-care. And as we move, this week I wanted to have Miss Margie because she's just a great person. I
Thank
love
you,
her.
thank you.
Like every time I talk to her, I'm like, oh my God, I want to be like you when I grow up. And then so as we move forward, we're going to have different people,
Yes.
along the show, and then we'll talk to them.
Different topics, yes.
Different topics, yes. Music. And I am Persian. Very similar. Our cultures are very similar. Hispanic and Persians are very similar. We'll talk about that too. So we're going to play a lot of Persian songs and maybe some Arabic songs.
Good.
Like
Okay,
dancing,
so what's the
shaking.
difference?
Well, okay.
Because see, excuse my ignorance, but to a
That's
lot of us,
fine.
when it says Arab, to me, that's
It's the whole-
everybody.
yeah.
Like people call us Mexicans.
Mexican, I know.
And so
You're like, I'm not Mexican, I'm just Hispanic. I know.
Yeah,
so
so-
it's the same thing. Persians are people from Iran.
Iran.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we speak Farsi. Our
Okay.
language is Farsi.
Okay.
And then Arab, we have Arab country. Now, I don't want to claim that I know a lot because I don't. And
None of us do.
Yeah. and
We
like,
don't know everything.
everything, right? And so that's the difference. Like the Arabic songs, I'll just say that they're Arabic because I don't understand them.
So it's the language
It's
is
the
what's
language.
different, not the rhythm.
It's the language. The rhythm is very, very similar. It is very similar. If you pay attention, I mean, we move the same.
Right.
So it's pretty similar actually. It's just the word. But when I listen to a song, I don't care if I understand it or not.
This radio station, it's all about music and cultures. It's a multicultural radio, and I monitor it a lot. And so I try to have it on all the time because I'm in charge of monitoring it.
Yes.
So, and sometimes I'm listening. My mind is listening. I'm working, and all of a sudden, 30 minutes later, I don't understand what they're saying. And it's the K-pop. It's the Korean music.
yeah.
But the rhythm is the same.
beautiful.
I listen to Persian because, we do have your music on our playlist.
Okay.
So, and I hear it, and I know the hips start moving. and then I hear some, so we hear different kinds.
Yes.
And then from 11 to 1, Marcelo has the oldies rock playlist. So we sing the Beatles. So that's what unites us. It's the
Yes.
music.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter the language. It's the rhythm,
Exactly.
the music.
It's the language of soul. Like when something
Exactly.
sits on your soul, it just
Yeah.
like soothes your soul, and it's just the most
Exactly.
beautiful
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So
And you're going to help us bring the inner self
out.
out.
Yes. We're going to tell you how to love yourself more and shine your light into the world and make the world a much, much more beautiful
And how are you
place.
going to do that?
We'll talk about it.
Ah.
Yes, we'll show you guys. And you guys make sure to follow us on social media, GQ Radio, right?
Correct. And also gqradio.com.
.com, yes.
And our app is on both platforms now, so you can download
Oh my
the app.
God, wonderful. On app and Android.
Yes, and all of the music and our shows are on Spotify. So you can go back and hear us.
All right, I'm about to go live here.
Are we all live to it?
We are live.
Oh, okay.
We are live.
Hi, everybody.
Who's watching you right now?
Who is?
Facebook.
Oh, awesome. All right. Hello, friends. Okay, I'll just set it up here, I guess. Okay, we're going to go listen to a song, and then we'll come back with our second segment.
All
What do you
right.
think, Miss Margie?
Let's go.
Good? All right, let's go.
Yes. La música.
عاشق اینم حرف قلب تو بدونم الکی بگم جداشیم تو بگی که نمیتونم من فقط عاشق اینم بگی از همه بیزاری 2-3 روز پیدام نشه تا ببینم چه حالی داری من فقط عاشق اینم عمری از خدا بگیرم انقدر زنده بمونم تا به جای تو بمیرم من فقط عاشق اینم روزایی که با تو تنها کارو بار زندگیمو بذارم برای فردا من فقط عاشق اینم وقتی از همه کلافم بشینم یه گوشه دنج موهای تو رو ببافم عاشق اون لحظه هم که پشت پنجره بشینم حواست به من نباشه دزدکی تو رو ببینم من فقط عاشق اینم عمری از خدا بگیرم انقدر زنده بمونم تا به جای تو بمیرم من فقط عاشق اینم عمری از خدا بگیرم انقدر زنده بمونم تا به جای تو بمیرم
All right. Ooh, the next one is playing now. Okay.
Oh, I was getting ready to start dancing.
I know. The next one, you're going to love the next one for sure. She's one of my favorite Persian singers, Suzanne Roshan. Okay, Miss
I want to
Margie.
step down.
Oh, there you go. That works.
That works? Okay.
I'm the producer, by the way, so I'm making sure you guys
Okay,
do things.
you want to get in, Mr.
No.
Producer? He doesn't want to get in. Yeah, he's shy.
I'm
Aw.
shy.
Don't be shy.
I'm very shy.
He's very shy, right?
Very shy.
Okay.
Okay.
So what were they saying in that song? Tell us.
So that song, this is he's one of actually my favorites, but his songs are kind of like a little romantic, and you listen to it, you kind of like get into that mode of like
So it's a love song.
Yes,
a
love song,
romantic
yes,
love song.
yes.
Okay.
So he's just basically saying that I just love for you to sit there and I watch you and I like care for you and like all that nice
Okay.
things. So that's the whole song, which is nice
All
to
right,
hear,
good.
right?
So since I guess you guys wanted me in, I do have a mic just in case.
Here's my
But
solo.
tell people you guys can watch us on Facebook and also listen to us on jkradio.com and our platforms. And also hi to Barbara Garcia.
Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara. Hello.
Thank you for watching us. This is going to be an
Catherine
awesome
as well.
song.
Catherine.
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 Hi, Catherine.
This is going to be an awesome show because it's all about bettering yourself. And
Yes.
Niusha here, you need to tell us a little bit of what you're going to do and how you're going to accomplish this because I know we're going to start breathing right. We're going to start doing a whole bunch of different things.
Meditation, yoga,
there you go.
all that good
the
stuff.
chakras.
Yes, the chakras. I like the way you say it. So I will talk about myself a little so that they know where this all started. I started my self-love journey last year, this time.
Okay.
Around this time in June. And I started discovering a lot about myself. And that just brought me to this whole new me that like literally every day I wake up, I'm like, today, what can I do to make myself feel better?
To better yourself. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And love myself more. And I started seeing literally miracles happen in front of my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I started practicing yoga every day. I meditate every day. And I take care of myself. and hence I'm a better person for all that people around me. So there's 5,000 techniques out there.
And I'm sure that you're going to agree with me, but the start to self-loving and everything that you've said is two words. One is let go of the resentment.
Yes.
And
I like
forgive.
that. Forgive, yes. Big,
Because
big,
that's a big burden.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think it's mostly, and hopefully there's some guys listening out there besides Marcelo, but we tend to hold it in.
Yes.
You know,
good.
we don't forget,
No.
and we don't forgive.
Yeah.
And so once
Why
we
not?
learn how to do that, I think that's the start of the journey.
It is. You have to let it go so you create more space inside you, within you, and then that way you're a better person.
Right.
You see, like, because think about it, if your cup is full, then there's not more. You can't add
You can't
more.
add that milk to that coffee.
You can't. You
Yeah.
have to pour it out and start all over
Start all
again.
over, exactly.
Become a new person. And once you become that new person, you're going to love it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to surround yourself.
Sabes qué hacer muy bien para envolverme, pero esta vez.
And then you're going to attract basically the same kind of people. Which I
So
love.
then the acceptance, it's steps, just like everything else. It's a process, and there's different steps. And once you reach the level that we're in, it's easy because we don't think about it. We just do it.
Yes, exactly.
We just live it.
We live it, yeah. And then, so I have a question for you, Ms.
Okay.
Margie. Tell us, what do you do to love yourself? Tell me 3 things.
Three
If you
things. I pray.
Okay.
So I start my
Great
day
one.
and I end my day with praying. I don't get mad. So about 5 years ago, I decided nothing and no one deserved to make me mad.
Yes, I like that.
You know, and
Okay.
so I tried not to let things bother me. You know, so I
Yeah.
think that's the key. I mean,
That's the key.
You know,
You don't have any control over what other
Exactly.
people say or do. You have control over this.
Exactly.
You.
so if somebody honks on the highway, I wave by. If
Send them a kiss.
yeah, you know, if somebody comes into the office, or you know, they tell me, I always tell my clients. So I am a realtor, as you know, and so when I tell my clients, this is a marriage for me of one that I can't divorce you. You're the only one who can divorce me, because I feel that I am forever that person's in a relationship with that person. And so if I don't, and I don't make him sign anything,
Okay.
because to me, we have to trust each other.
Yeah.
But it gives me the chance that if you don't want to work with me, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
And if I don't want to work with you,
You don't
I don't
have
have
to.
to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
It's the
yeah, so I
commitment.
have to. We have to learn whether we're going to continue something for me to be engaged in an agreement or a contract, and that
Yes.
has worked for me. I've never had anybody fire me, and I have walked away from a lot of.
You have?
Yes.
Okay. Because
Uh-huh.
you thought that it doesn't serve you anymore.
You know, it's letting go of the money.
Uh-huh. Yes.
It's letting
which
go
is
of the money.
hardest part for, I'm
It's
sure.
if it's not going to work out in the first meeting, it's not going to work out.
Yeah, I see. You see, like, I think these days we're so busy, like, catching up, trying to catch up with things, and we just want, but we don't realize that everything has to come from within you.
Exactly.
When you go within,
And you have to remember that, you know, and my mother-in-law used to say that you were born by yourself and you're going to die by yourself.
Yes.
And so that's another thing, is learn to love not just you, but your surroundings. Learn to love. I love being by myself at home.
yes, that's the
With
key.
no one.
That's the key. Oh my God. Thank you. We're going to talk about it on the next
Okay.
segment.
Got
We're
it.
going to talk about that, being alone, and then we'll talk about for sure.
Sure.
Okay.
We'll be back.
All right.
Okay, so the mics have to be turned off every time.
All right, we're back. Okay. It's so funny. In this little short break that we had, we moved our camera, Miss Margie, here.
Oh, here we are.
Yes, here we are. So I can't read the comments, but we love you. Thank you for being with us.
Do we have any comments?
I mean,
Yeah, a few here. X is saying hi. Barbara, Jessica.
Oh, okay, cool.
Jessica, Barbara, hello, 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 hello. Okay, so we called our show Goddess Talk.
Las diosas.
Dos diosas. I like the way you said it. Pablo Escobar. I feel like I should say it.
Oh my God.
So Marcelo, when you were gone, Marcelo brought us.
I didn't
brought
tell
up.
you to tell her though.
No, but I'm just saying the different. I'm not here. Okay, let's go back. But he asked a question. He said,
Okay.
like, just because I can't keep calm in certain situation doesn't mean that I don't love myself. Which is the truth, right?
You can't keep calm?
Calm, like you
Well,
can't like
well,
relax.
Well, you know
Road
how you
rage,
were
for
saying
example.
That, you're very calm. You know, if people flick you off on the road, you just say bye to them
Yeah.
and stuff. I'm the opposite of that.
Yeah, you're going to get killed one day. You're going to get shot.
I mean, you're talking about Houston, though. Think about it. It's 2,000 degree outside, and cars are everywhere. I mean, it's crazy.
It's pretty crazy out there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But okay, so getting to that, Marcelo, why do you get upset? You're going to be late anyways. You should just give people should just give time because.
I choose not to drive when it's rush hour. Simple.
But
Because
I've been with you the way you drive.
I'm good.
I'm not gonna say anything. You guys keep talking because I'm a terrible driver myself too.
No, he just is fast, and he's the type that you know how here I am at the end of the lane. I've waited, 2 blocks to get into the freeway, and he's the kind that comes in and
Just
No, I'm not.
no,
I
he's
don't do
not.
that.
Right?
Margie just looks
Look
like
into
a
our
little-
eyes and say,
Margie, look, I'm not.
"You're not."
Margie just grabs on like a little spider inside my car because she just
Yeah.
thinks I drive too fast. That's it.
Which is fine. I mean, everybody gets mad. We're all human beings. Let's just face it. It's just the way that you have to find. Not
Exactly.
that you have to. Should and have to. Don't use those 2 words. I don't. I try to not to use them. But try to find a code for it. Like, how do I deal with my road rage? I mean, you can't say, "Oh, I'm not gonna get mad." I got mad today because somebody's just like,
So, but today you guys are talking about self-love. So,
well, it's part of it.
that's part of it. You learn how to deal with your trauma. You learn.
You learn how to let go.
Exactly. Forgive. We talked about it.
Okay.
Forgive and how you basically.
So, what's the big difference between forgiving and forgetting?
Oh, there's a big
Oh
difference.
my God.
I mean,
There's
I
a
know the
big
difference, but I'm saying like I would like to know your
For a
opinion
woman?
opposed to- No, woman is
Yeah,
extreme.
women get
I mean,
confused.
We have forgotten things that haven't even happened.
But I'm gonna say one thing. We have selective memory.
Yes.
Oh, of course y'all
Right?
do.
We do.
All of y'all. To the ones listening.
Everybody,
Hi,
he says.
Catherine.
Catherine, Jessica, Barbara.
No, but seriously, forgiving and forgetting are 2 different things. You can just forget things. That doesn't mean that you have forgiven them. I think.
I think the ones that cause us pain, that's what we don't forget.
What causes pain?
Yeah, if it costs you pain, then it's going to come back.
Yes, it'll come back until and unless you heal it and you let it go.
Exactly.
And in this show, we'll be talking about how to release all those old emotions and invite new.
There you go.
ones.
So how do we do that? Tell
Okay.
us.
So the first thing that I highly, highly, highly recommend is to meditate.
Okay?
It's a practice. Meditation doesn't mean that you just sit there and don't think about anything. That doesn't mean that. Meditation, there's 5,000 different ways of doing
Really?
it. Literally.
Okay.
You can walk and you can meditate. Are you laughing, Marcelo? Why are you laughing?
Because
Yeah, because I'm reading the comments.
You're reading the comments? What are the comments?
What-
Read us the comments.
Definitely Marcella.
oh,
Memories, the memories. Anyway,
Okay.
go on.
Forgive.
Forgive,
Yeah.
yes, forgive.
So you can swim and you can meditate, you can walk, you can sit down, and that doesn't mean that you shut down your thoughts. You learn how to accept them and allow them to pass.
you know that for Catholics we do rosaries, and the rosary is the first. And I read it in one of my books or classes that it says, yes, it's repetitive, but it gets to the point where your mind is somewhere else and you're just doing the beads.
Okay.
So it's, a form of meditation.
Hold on. But also, I have heard that in the Catholic faith, they don't suggest you or want you to do meditation.
Yeah, but it's different. The
They don't?
rosaries. I said the rosary.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
I don't have
actually, it's so
headphones.
funny that you mentioned it because yesterday I was actually talking to this Buddhism monk, and he gave me.
Oh, I want to talk to him.
Yeah, maybe I'll ask him to come.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe I'll ask him to join us one day. But I was talking to him, and he gave me this rosary. And when I first wake up in the morning, I have a little timer, and then I meditate for 15 minutes. And the first time, it's so funny because I always have my bracelets, right? These are always with me, and each of them means something for me. It's not just for beauty purposes. Yeah, you have them too. Yay! And then he was not that he was hesitant to give that rosary to me, but he's like, you can't wear this to look pretty. I'm like, yeah, and you don't know me to say that. So
Yeah.
we started, this is like 2 months ago, and as I practiced meditation with him, he got to know me more. And yesterday I saw him,
Uh-huh.
and he gave me this new set. He said, I've been praying on this, and when you next time start meditating, I know, it just really
That's
touched my
sweet.
heart,
Mhm.
yes. And he said to use the rosary. And he said every time you sit there and you basically, you just do this, like, I don't know how to show it, but like you basically count them
Yeah.
in your mind. And then every time a new thought comes to your mind, then you kind of like release it.
That's exactly what the Catholic rosary is. I mean, it is repetitive, but you go through the beads.
There you go. Yes.
You go through the beads.
Yes.
And as a matter of fact, my friend, he's from Syria. He brought me one of the Arab
Yes.
ones.
We have those.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
They're huge.
Yeah, yeah.
But I still do it.
It's just, see,
has
all
something
of
to
us,
do with it.
I love exploring different cultures because
They're
at
the
the end
same.
of the day, we're
They're the
all
same.
But Margie, you also brought me one from China, remember?
From Tokyo.
Tokyo, yeah.
They have it too?
A beautiful one. And one from Argentina.
Yes, a blue
Really?
one, yes.
Wow. Okay, interesting. So I don't know.
And I would love to learn about Buddhism. And as a matter of fact, right now I'm taking a commercial property course or
Mm-hmm.
mentorship, and that's how I study every night, 1 hour, and I put Buddhism music. It's soothing.
It's
It's
soothing.
chanting, whatever,
Very
But
soothing, yes.
I like to know more. So
Yes.
what else do we do? Tell me.
So that's the first thing, meditation, and we'll go into more details. This is just the first time. Another thing.
How do you start before you
That was
continue?
my question because, for
Yes.
instance, me, I have never done yoga, meditation, nothing along those lines. How do you even get started?
¿Qué pretendes tú llamándome a esta hora? Esa actitud, yeah, la conozco.
So me as
Yeah,
a guy,
that's
I
fine.
mean, heck, what do I do to get started?
So, for example, tonight you right before
Grab a
You
Jack
gotta do
Daniels
the-
bottle.
right before you go to bed
You
tonight.
meditate, you say, yes, dear.
Yes.
Yes,
No,
dear.
Yes. Listen to your wife. So we can, if you have never done it in your life, do start with 3 to 5 minutes. There is 5,000 apps out there,
Okay.
applications on your phone. Or if you don't want to do any of that, you can just put a song, just a very calming song. It's different from person to person, and you just relax into it.
What are you trying to do? Not think?
Nothing. You
Not
just
think
sit.
of everything.
Don't think.
No thinking at all.
Here's the thing: when you try not to think, you're already thinking about not thinking. Do you understand? Like,
No, but when I started, yes.
you see, like when you say, "I don't want to think about
See
this."
somebody on this watching us through Facebook saying that they had the same question as I did. I
Okay,
do, yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
great question. That's a great question. That it is kind of hard to answer it, but until and unless you kind of like get to that point that you understand it, because I have been meditating for about 7 years now, every day. No, well, I mean there are days that I don't do it because I can't, but I still can't answer that question because when you sit, I can't say I don't think about anything. I do think about things.
I started doing morning, on YouTube, morning prayers.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts with the fact that you don't remember, you've gotten to the point where you started and you ended and you go, oh, what did they say?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah.
because you're so into it, you don't remember. But it's the soothing voice of the priest, the chanting of a Buddhist. It could be a happy song, but
Yeah.
as long as you just let yourself go.
With 3 kids?
With it, that,
They
see,
go to sleep.
there's not
Yeah.
excuse
Yeah,
is
no.
in your mind.
Exactly.
Let it go. Let it go.
I
It will
to
help-
die, I'm meditating
It will
regardless.
help you with your kids because your aura is going to
Yes.
be brought upon them.
Yes.
And you can teach your older ones to meditate with you.
They started doing that at schools, I heard.
Yeah.
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 So here's the thing, like for example, meditation. To answer to answer your question and our listeners'
Viewers, yeah.
question, when for example, the first thing that comes to your mind, you wake up in the morning, right? Oh, what am I gonna be doing today? What at work? These are my to-do list, right? So I just simply, I'm like, okay, right now, thank you for coming to my mind. Go, leave me alone right now. I'll get back to you in 10 minutes.
You tell your own
Go
thoughts.
away.
I control my thought. And that's the start. But don't expect yourself to,
And by the way, this works for people who can't fall asleep at night.
oh yeah, that's great.
That's the best thing to do.
Oh, it's great. And,
Let me tell my daughter.
and
Yeah,
you
you
yourself.
can.
So why don't we do
Yes.
this? We're gonna do a Marcelo challenge, you guys. That we're gonna put him because he's never done it, right?
Never have.
Never have. Okay, for 3 minutes every night, from this Friday to next Friday. How about this? Can you do that,
Margie will remind me, so yeah. I'll
Miss
do it.
Margie? Can you
I'll
remind
get
him?
I'll get him to do it here.
Okay,
We'll
perfect.
meditate, so he'll know.
Perfect.
We'll make time at our office to do it.
Okay,
How about
very
that?
good. Oh, that's great.
We'll make an effort.
And then we'll talk about it next week. I
Exactly.
want you. So this is perfect, you guys. This is perfect because we're talking about someone that's never done it before.
Yes.
So you can be our.
We can make a difference in his life.
Yes,
See,
yes.
Barbara, in saying that she would start with guided meditations.
Mm-hmm.
There are many kinds of meditations having a specific focus, like for healing or to gain focus.
Yes.
I mean, it's as long as you relax and you use it for whatever
Yeah.
purpose you need.
Are you not supposed to do anything?
Yeah, it's better not to do anything. What do you mean?
It'd be hard to
Elaborate.
meditate by.
What do you mean? You want to dance? It's
Well, I'm
fine.
saying, I mean, because you said not to think of anything, but you
Yes.
didn't say not to do anything.
Goes with.
What do you mean? Do anything?
Well, I mean, imagine. I mean, some people smoke a cigar and they relax that
That's
way.
fine.
Yes, that's
See,
meditation.
That's doing something.
Do it. That's fine.
Okay.
How
I have
again?
any
It's
scars.
different from one person to another. Like dancing is a form of meditation because you're disconnecting. Meditation means you disconnect yourself from outer world and you go inside. You go inside and you find yourself. You find your core. You find your seed. You find your heart. Does that make sense? So you can do that with dancing.
He's fine.
You-
He's
like,
looking for
"Where's
his
my
heart.
heart?"
He doesn't have a heart. He goes right now.
Show me where his heart is.
So what's the second thing? Meditation being the
You-
first.
That's the first thing. And we can talk about it more and more and more, but for today. Another thing which is kind of hard for people is yoga.
Okay, let's talk about yoga.
Yes.
Because
My
when you
favorite
think
thing.
about yoga, you think about doing weird, making yourself into a triangle,
Scary
go
moves.
like this and like that,
Yes, yes.
And then they have this hot yoga. So you know about hot yoga?
Marcelo wants to try hot yoga, I heard.
Can you tell? I know nothing.
Okay, so yoga, the beauty of yoga is it's an old way of connecting with your body, connecting with your breath, and then it's a form of meditation.
So it's
It's constantly inhaling and exhaling. Okay, and as a matter of fact, the last 5 minutes is good because it's our first time. I will be playing a song and I will be speaking over it for meditation, so we can just try it.
Okay,
Is that
we'll
okay?
do it.
Okay. So briefly talking about yoga. Yoga is a practice of self-love and self-care, and for 1 hour you just disconnect from everything. And I don't know exactly what it does to your body, but it does magic.
okay.
It does like you can be in the worst mood, and that happened to me so many times, and then you walk into my class and then you walk out and you're like, oh my god, I feel like a unicorn. It's the best feeling. Yes. And
But what does it involve? Different, other than the meditation, body-wise, what do you have to do?
so it basically touches different parts of your body that you hold tension. Okay, like for example, about the whole space thing that we were talking about, that anger, holding grudge and stuff. Like it holds up space in your body. With every twist and turn in yoga, you release those old tension and emotions and everything from your body.
So the movements are
Yes.
meant to release any bad auras
Yes.
inside your body.
Yes.
So I
Okay.
always hear people talk about auras and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all connected to yoga and all those things.
Yes, yes. So aura is your
I can't tell
energy
you the
around
word.
you. She has a beautiful. You too. She has. You see, the first time, remember? The first time we just.
Don't pinch me.
She's. If you guys can't see, this is what's going on here.
I mean, we get along. We'll do this all day long.
Oh yeah.
So, that's basically what yoga does.
Okay.
You just,
And what's the difference between the hot yoga and the regular yoga? It's
um,
hot.
Hot yoga is hot, and regular yoga is not
It's
hot.
not.
Basically,
The
That's it.
room?
The room
Because
temperature.
for some reason,
So in
like,
Houston, there's only hot yoga.
yeah.
Just
Yeah,
saying.
you practice out there right
Inside.
now. Yeah, I know. It's just hot yoga.
Now, one thing that yoga is expensive. We've all wanted to try it, and you were telling me the other day that there are free classes
Oh,
and
yeah.
free things that you can do because it is expensive.
It is very it is expensive, and it's time consuming, and it's not time consuming. You should never I mean, you can spend time on yourself. You should. Everybody should. But there is literally free classes almost every day at different parks, and
Okay.
I will get the schedule. Maybe I'll just
We can,
We
post
can
it on our
upload it.
website.
yes. And if you're interested, there's in the afternoon. I know that on Tuesdays at 6:30 to 7:30, two of my very, very good friends, one of them will be playing sound bowls, which is another form of meditation. I will talk about it later. And then and it's in Midtown Park, and it's free.
And where's Midtown Park?
Midtown Park
In
is
Midtown?
in Midtown.
So just FYI, ladies, there are people watching us from Uruguay in South America, the other side of the pole.
Hola.
Saludos, las diosas aquí hablando de lo que es el yoga y todo lo que es meditación.
Sí. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. In my past life, I should have been Hispanic. I don't know, because every time I hear people speaking Spanish, I just act like I know what's going on, but I don't. It's so funny. Like I don't know what it is in me.
That's fine.
Anyways.
It comes with the meditation.
Sabe qué hacer muy bien para envolverme, pero esta
I
vez
know.
Were you born here?
No, Iran, Tehran.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tehran. Actually, one of my very good friends. I think he's not watching. He's half African American, half Persian. His name is Tehran.
Tehran.
And he speaks Farsi better than I do. It's the funniest thing. Yes, he lives in LA, but
So we all three, we were not born here.
oh yeah.
That's the
Aw.
thing that we all
That's
three
something
have
in common.
Yes. I love that.
Yeah.
Maybe we can talk about that later too.
Yeah.
What do you think? Okay. All right.
We have a song coming up,
We have a song coming up. Yes. Let's
and then we'll talk about how Niusha is going to be a yoga instructor.
Oh yes.
And-
I started that.
Yeah.
Let me see.
And then
Marcelo.
maybe we're going to have
I
some
need-
dance classes here at the office.
Yes, I know. Can you be my? It's the first time, you guys. I don't know how to pull up my playlist.
Oh yeah.
Here,
Which one are we going with?
let's play. Yeah, do that. Yes, I love that.
All right, guys.
Enjoy.
تویی قمارباز با یک دل هوسباز همون دلی که گفته عاشق تو جفته بوسه بزن به تازه شاید که شانس بیاره بوسه بزن رو لبها عشقم یه جور قماره دل بازی گوشی تو هدف سازی میگیره مثل خاج و دل و پی تو رو بازی میگیره
We're back on.
Are we back?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
All right. So I love her, as I was saying.
Oh, that's awesome.
She's good.
We even got some dance moves in there.
She now lives in Houston.
Oh, wow.
But I mean, nobody knows where she is, but she's really good. Anyways, okay, so this was our first show. And as I mentioned, the last 5 minutes of the show, I'll be guiding you through a meditation. And thank you, Miss Margie.
Thank you.
I loved our first show.
Thank you, thank
It was
you.
really good, right?
Please watch Niusha show every Friday.
Tell everybody that after 6 o'clock today, you'll be on GQ Radio on Spotify.
After 6 o'clock today, this evening, we'll be on Spotify, GQ Radio. So check us out.
Yeah, so if you want to hear it again, or if you missed something, or if you
Yes.
just love Niusha's voice, you can.
Thank you. I love you. So, yes, this will be a routine every Friday from 4 to 5. Tune in We're gonna have good stuff for you. How to love yourself. How to care about yourself. And
Download the app and
Yes.
and listen to us. And we've got great music. We've got great shows.
Right after right now, we're gonna have K-pop music.
K-pop music. Oh my God, you guys should watch her. She's really good.
Who?
Let's. What's her name?
X.
Tex. Yes, Tex.
X.
She's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like her. The first time I was really shocked when I saw her.
I know when
Yeah.
everybody started asking for TBS, I thought, Turner Broadcast. And by the way, it's a name of a group, a Korean group. But I thought TBS.
Oh.
I said, why are they asking for TBS?
Oh, Lord.
Okay. All right. Thank you for joining us. We had a great time.
We
Man,
did.
the
We
1
always
hour
have a good
just
time.
went by super fast, super quick. Thank you, Marcelo, for providing
Yes,
the
Marcelo.
space, and Miss Margie, as always.
See you soon.
Yes.
Well,
For sure.
y'all still have to tell people how to meditate.
She's going to.
I am
She's
going
getting
to.
there.
I will be.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
She's picking the music.
I am picking the music, and then so Fridays from 4 to 5, Goddess Talk. And Goddess Talk doesn't mean that guys can't listen. Basically, gods and goddesses. That's what it's, yeah, make it unisex.
Dioses y diosas.
Yes. See.
We have people from all over the world listening to the action.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great.
Bienvenidos.
Thank you guys for being with us. This 1 hour was really good. I'm all hyped up, ready to start my weekend. And thank
Happy
you.
hour.
Happy hour, yeah. We're gonna have a happy hour here, maybe.
And we have a huge game tomorrow, so we're going to win. Allah, Madrid.
She's a soccer fan.
Yes, I am.
She's so cute. She loves soccer. Yeah. Okay. All right. So with that being said, my name is Niusha Mohammedi, and thank you for being with us for this show. Every Friday, 4 to 5, we'll be sharing. Make sure you download the app, GQ Radio, on Apple and Android, both, right? And our website and on our social media. It'll be tagged on my page and Marcelo and Miss Margie. So follow us, like us, and join us. Y'all have a great weekend. And with that being said, Miss Margie, would you like to add anything?
Thank you for watching.
All right. I will be guiding you through a 5-minute meditation. For those of you that have never meditated before, don't freak out. Just sit there and listen.
If
don't
you're
have
driving, don't do it.
to, yeah, don't.
Don't close your eyes.
Don't, please, if you're driving, do not do it. Just don't do it. It's okay. Do it next week. Or just do it when you're
Later.
home. Do it later. Yes. All right. With that
Okay,
being said-
Marcelo.
Okay. Marcelo, take a deep breath. And then I will have to let me turn this on real quick.
Mic's off. Stand straight. You have to stand straight, tall. And we have to listen to the music in here, or else it's
Take a
not gonna
deep breath. Hold it for 2 seconds. Now exhale.
work. Put it up.
Imagine there is a ball of light that's traveling from the center of the universe. You're standing on your favorite place on the planet. It can be a white sand beach, at your home, or where your heart is happy. This ball from the center of the universe is now traveling up towards you. As we are seeing it and imagining it, it's getting closer and closer to you. Now it's slowly entering your feet, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your stomach, your chest. Now it's going into your heart. Put your hands on your heart. Feel your heart. How does it feel? The light, the ball is now expanding into your heart. Listen to your heart. What does it tell you? Take a deep breath. Hold it for 2 seconds. Now exhale. The light is now traveling to your shoulders, and now it's traveling down to your arms, your forearms, your hands, your fingers, your neck, coming right up to your head. I want you to imagine this light traveling out from the space between your eyebrows. It's connecting you to all the love that's there in the universe. How does it feel? Now the light is exiting from the top of your head and it's traveling towards the sky, the beautiful sky. You are loved.